headed downhill, Grant.
Here we go.
Two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. Now here's Castle, and here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. Bridges with it. Hart with a screen on Castle. Bridges passes to Hart. Can't connect from short range. Vassell against Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Brunson finds Hart inside. Here's Bridges, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Brunson against Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the shot goes in.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Now here's Fox. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Now here's Castle. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Barnes, it's good.
It's a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot-up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Here's Towns, and it's Towns with the power finish.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Towns, yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Box for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8-foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Towns. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
OG knows you set a good screen and then be opportunistic as a scorer. Nicely done there.
On the wing, Vassell. Anunoby covering. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. New York leading by 3. Now Brunson. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Vassell outside. Fox for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Well, right now for New York, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson surveys. It's Bridges on the wing. Brunson against Fox. Puts it up. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. 4 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Vassell can't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Screen by Hart. Anunoby passes to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And Hart throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Castle for 3, on target from range.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 1-point New York lead. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Brunson against Fox. Wembanyama pass to Fox. And the shot goes down. That's 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Brunson against Fox. Here's Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Vassell. He was another key contributor in that win against Oklahoma City. Anunoby a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 5-point Knick lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And here's Castle. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes. Wembanyama's got 8. Knicks leading by 3. Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Down low. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Fox with the ball. 7 points in the game. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Castle's got his second basket of the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
To the inside. Anunoby. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. Got a piece of it.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Fox against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Screen by Hart. The shot. And it's New York scoring again.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Castle outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A line change here for San Antonio. New York leading by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Johnson, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And some solid defense from Towns. He can't get it to go. And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Then there's Harper, then there's Johnson, and it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of a game. You have to admire it.
A nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. A shot by Johnson, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Harper. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Brunson, a good look. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Wembanyama, pass to Johnson, and it's rejected.
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive. You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hukporti comes in for Hart. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. Wembanyama, the pass to Sochan. Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Will not go, misses off the front iron. Outside Anunoby to the paint. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And there's a pick. Shot is up. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Harper to snap the cold streak. The three. San Antonio again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Wembanyama against Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And checking out some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Fox is checked in for Champagnie.
Number 4.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside McBride, shoots over Harper. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Harper's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Down low, here's Anunoby, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put them in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Sochan outside. This one for three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Clarkson outside. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. In the third spot, the Knicks.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Awoma, he's checked in for New York. Kolek comes in for McBride. Pass to Kolek. Inside, here's Cordy, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
On the wing, Vassell, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Tipped, Wembanyama. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Driving in. They get it back. And that one is hammered home.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the 3 off target.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Fox. It's scooped up.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Clarkson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
The Spurs shooting only 36% during the second. Wembanyama screen. And now the Knicks on the break. And Kolek gets it to go. Now Castle. Give him 8. Outside Barnes. Out to the right wing. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Clarkson. And the basket by Castle.
Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
Count that one. Awoma's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Barnes. They set the pick. Vassell outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, the 3-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
To the middle. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, we've got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, B.A., it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
And it's in there. Awoma's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And there's the screen. The 3 from Barnes. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. New York leading by 23. Here's Kolek. Down low. Now here's Barnes. Fox outside. From outside, off the mark. Clarkson outside. Over Fox. And it's Clarkson missing. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a decent 42% in the second. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Porty. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Castle. Lets the three fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
They've done a lot of good things today. But one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. 41 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Vassell. Pulls up. The rebound by Kolek. New York leading by 23. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Castle. To stop the drought. Drops in the 3. Castle's got 14 points for the game. And so it's New York with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're official. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of. And changing it up, my favorites. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So on the floor for New York, we've got Mitchell Robinson, and it's Porty in at the 4-man position. Robinson, a screen on Fox. To the paint. Here's Kolek. There's a screen. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Kolek's got his 2nd bucket on the night. Spurs trail by 21. Fox right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Well, the Knicks shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. New York leading by 19. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Kolek. Over Fox. Misses the jumper. Castle with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Fox for 3. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Kolek inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Give him 8.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. Five to shoot. Back to Barnes. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Castle against Clarkson. Robinson, a screen on Castle. And a big finish by Robinson.
We know Jordan Clarkson is looking to score out of those sets, but this guy very capable and underrated as a playmaker.
Here's Castle, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Here's Castle. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Kolek. Clarkson with a screen on Fox. Clarkson up top. No good with a layup. Spurs trail by 21. Here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. Gets the three to fall. Vassell's got 15.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Clarkson up top, stolen by Castle. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists in the game. Knicks leading by 16. Here's Kolek down low. Awoma, that's good. Awoma's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Back to Fox, 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's Kolek, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Knicks leading by 16. On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Fox. Clarkson against Fox. Pass to Kolek. Just 5 to shoot. New York, again, can't hit.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And it's Fox missing. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 16.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Robinson, a screen on Fox. Driving inside, Kolek. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kolek's got 6 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And here's Fox. He's got 13. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. And it's Vassell penetrating. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs. Early on, they've got the third best record.
Checking out San Antonio, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team. But to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you, Ryan.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
McBride passes to Hart. Outside McBride. Unloads from 13. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. From deep, Harper drains the triple. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Towns against Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
McBride can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 12. From the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Brunson with it. Fox picks him up. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Sohan outside, puts up a three, and it's New York with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They set the screen. Brunson passes to McBride. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Champagny. McBride covers. Champagny, the pass to Sohan. San Antonio again missing.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Johnson against Bridges. Outside Johnson. Down low. Cornette with the bucket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
That'll count. And so it. The New York Knicks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagny at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Harper. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 14. Brunson with it. Towns on a screen. From the top of the key, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Johnson. Fires it. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Here's Brunson, who drains the 19-footer. Brunson's got 22 points.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bridges, basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And it's 6 points for Mikal Bridges.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Harper. Brunson defending. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Brunson finds Towns. Outside Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Towns against Wembanyama. Back to Sohan from outside the arc. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns a screen on Wembanyama. Brunson passes to Towns. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Timeout called, Mitch Johnson.
Timeout.
He is
Timeout.
not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Fox is checked in for Champagnie. Knicks on D. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Back to Johnson. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. From deep, Harper. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. They set a pick. To the inside. Here's Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox with a screen on Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
New York leading by 15. Brunson driving. Pass to Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagnie's checked in. Anunoby a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson, and it comes off the front of the rim. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's Champagnie, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan, and Castle subbed in for Johnson. Anunoby a screen on Fox. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Takes the 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson against Fox. Brunson passes to Hart. Anunoby a screen on Fox. Inside. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. Brunson against Fox. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Down low. Anunoby passes to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, good screening is about setting it at the right angle. Mikal Bridges does just that.
Castle outside. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Barnes. Now here's Fox. Launches it. Hart pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Wembanyama up top to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Brunson. New York working the ball around now. They set the pick. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 4 assists in the game.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And San Antonio has possession. 17-point game. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Count the basket. Brunson's got 26.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Fox up top. Brunson defending. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Brunson passes to Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Spurs trail by 19. Back to Vassell. Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Fades. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Here he goes. Double team on Towns. 3-pointer, Bridges. Not gonna go that time. Good work defensively by Castle. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
It's good. Towns has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Wembanyama against Towns. To stop the run. Wembanyama, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
It's stolen by Fox. Vassell with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. To the inside. Back to Vassell. Stolen by Bridges. Stolen by Castle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And Castle drops them both. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And another dime for him.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Outside Wembanyama. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.